Once upon a time, in a small village deep within the Africa savannah, there lived a young woman named Ada. She was one of the most beautiful maidens in Ofafa Kingdom. She had the most radiant smile and the kindest heart and eyes that sparkled like the stars. But despite all this, she carried a heavy burden. She was extremely overweight, a trait that made her undesirable in the eyes of many suitors in her community. As the years passed by, Ada watched as all her friends found love and started families of their own, while she remained alone in her father's house. She yearned for someone who would see beyond her size and appreciate the beauty within, but no one looked her way, no one came to ask for her hand in marriage. Every night she cried bitterly in her room. She felt ugly and unwanted. She tried everything to lose weight. She took countless herbs and concoctions from the best healers, but none helped. One fateful evening, as Ada sat by the fire pondering her fate, she heard the soft tune of a melody from a distance. It was so sweet and entrancing that she found herself going in the direction it came from. It seemed to come from the trees at the back of the huts on the road leading to the farm. Once there, she tried to listen keenly to find out where the music was coming from, but it had suddenly stopped. Suddenly, a mysterious stranger appeared before her. He was tall and handsome, with an air of mystery surrounding him. His eyes seemed to look through her soul, and Ada felt a strange pull towards him. As she tried to recollect herself, the stranger talked to her. He introduced himself as Kunlul, a traveler passing through the village. His voice sounded strange and weirdly calm. After getting acquainted with each other, Ada invited him to her home for a stopover rest before he proceeded on his journey. Ada found herself drawn to him, sensing that there was more than meets the eye. He captivated her with tales of his distant land and of his conquests. Within the next few months, Kunlul came to Ada's house every day, and she found herself longing to meet him. Her parents were happy to see their once sad daughter, now jovial, and always in a happy mood. As Ada and Kunlul spent more time together, they fell deeply in love, and they both confessed their feelings to each other, and despite knowing each other for only a few months, they decided to get married. Kunlul did not care about Ada's appearance, for he loved her for who she was. Ada did not care about the whispers and the gossip from the villagers, as she had found her happiness. As the wedding night approached, Kunlul revealed his true identity to Ada. He was not just a normal human being, but a Djinn, a powerful being of ancient legend. Instead of fear, Ada felt only wonder and awe, and did not mind this at all. They still went ahead and got married in a beautiful ceremony witnessed by all the villagers. Soon Ada left for her husband's home. It was a different realm located at the edge of the forest. Ada was spellbound by its beauty. But she soon realized she was the only human amidst a sea of natural beings. At first she struggled to adjust to her new life, feeling like an outsider in a world she didn't understand. But with Kunlul by her side, she slowly began to find her place, and learning the ways of the Djinn and embracing their magic. Though she missed her home and the parents she had left behind, she quickly adjusted to her new life. And though she remained the only human in a strange land, Ada knew she had found her true home, where her appearance didn't matter. She remembered the look on her parents' faces when she had confessed the truth about her new husband before her departure. And though they begged her to stay, she had refused and insisted she wanted to explore this part of her life, as it was her destiny. As news of Ada's marriage to a Djinn spread throughout the village, everyone was shocked and dumbfounded. They couldn't understand how one of their own could be wed to an ancient supernatural being. Driven by fear, ignorance, and paranoia, a section of the villagers sought to bring back Ada from the land of the Djinns. They saw her as a traitor who should be punished severely. Soon Ada reappeared from the realm of the Djinns. She had grown homesick and had decided to visit her parents accompanied by Kunlul, unaware of the storm waiting for her. News spread about Ada's visit, and soon villagers surrounded her home, armed and ready for war. But they were no match for Kunal, who fought them all to protect his wife. Afterwards, Ada and Kunal returned to their realm, tired but victorious. Ada was sad and heartbroken, as people who knew her since she was a child had tried to end her life. Kunal felt sorry for her, but he knew that their troubles were far from over. He wanted Ada to be strong enough to protect herself if she ever found herself in such a situation again. And so he revealed to her a secret that he had kept hidden: the ability to transform her into a Djinn like himself. At first, Ada was hesitant, but after what she had gone through, she knew it was the only way to protect herself. With her consent, Kunal performed an ancient ritual, and soon Ada was transformed into a beautiful Djinn. But the most amazing thing happened. Her weight magically disappeared, and she became stunning with an hourglass figure. She was overjoyed and at the same time consumed by a mixture of emotions. The memories of the villagers' betrayal and the pain they had inflicted upon her, and Kunal ignited a desire for revenge. As she marveled at the powers she now possessed, she began to plot her vengeance. One stormy night, under the cover of darkness, Ada reappeared in the village, determined to destroy it, and as she summoned her powers, Kunal appeared. He confronted her, his voice filled with sorrow, and it dawned on her that she was about to destroy her home and her parents along with it. With a heavy heart, she returned to her husband and promised to never return to the human realm, and now as a Djinn, she went and bid her parents a final goodbye, and with tears in her eyes she disappeared. Back in the Djinn world, Ada resolved to embrace her new nature and her new home. That's it from us. Please subscribe and tune in for more videos. Until next time, bye.